Middle Eastern perfumes have become so popular in the fragrance community. So today, we're gonna rate some of the most popular Middle Eastern fragrances that have been particularly popular for women. You ready?
Let's do it.
This is my brother. If you don't know who he is, this is sent by him. You can find him on TikTok, and maybe he'll be on YouTube soon. We're starting with Tiramisu Speculoos by Paris Corner. I'm curious to see what you think, because I already know what this smells like.
Yeah, that's definitely hit the nail right on the head with the tiramisu. It has like a little bit of a coffee smell to it, a little bit of creamy notes in it.
Does it smell like a dessert?
Yeah, definitely a dessert. Something that's very edible.
But would you want to smell this on someone?
Yeah, it makes that person edible.
So you'd want to smell this on like a girl?
Absolutely.
Let me see. I gotta get a refresher of this. This smells a lot better than when I first smelled it. I smelled it with banana bliss, which is horrendous. You know what? I almost get like a butter note in here.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah.
The buttery pastry with cinnamon and coffee. Banana bliss is really bad.
Is it?
You want to smell it? When I first smelled this, I physically gagged.
Really?
To me, that smells like spoiled rotten milk and bananas.
It does have a little bit of a, rotten creamer smell.
Yes, rotten cream. What would you rate tiramisu on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say it's a solid 7.
A 7?
Yeah, it's enjoyable.
I would also give it a 7. We have Marshmallow Blush. This has been blowing up on social media lately because it's allegedly a dupe for Yum Bougie Marshmallow by Khair. Now, you love Yum Bougie Marshmallow.
Yeah, I do.
How does this compare?
It smells just like Yum Bougie Marshmallow.
That's exactly what I thought too. Like if you smelled that in the air, you wouldn't even question it.
Nah, I would have thought it was Khair.
It's that like sweet marshmallowy,
Sweet marshmallow,
fluffy vanilla. This smells like strawberry flavored coconut whipped cream.
That's the perfect way to describe it.
It has that like airiness that whipped cream has.
The
Like,
sweetness of the strawberry.
the sweetness, the little
coconut,
fruitiness.
yep.
The only difference for me is you get the strawberry note a little bit more prominent in Marshmallow Blush.
It's a little bit sweeter.
A little bit sweeter, like a little bit fruitier. Whereas Yum Bougie Marshmallow, you're getting more coconut.
Yeah, I agree.
What would you rate it?
That's got to be up there. I mean, that's one of my favorites. I'm going to say 9.5.
Yeah.
I got a little bit more sweetness though out of that. The strawberry would describe it perfect because I get more of a coconut in the Yum Bougie Marshmallow than...
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9. Marshmallow Blush gets a 9 and a 9.5. Next up, we have Yara. This went viral on TikTok when it first came out.
The floral, sweet, lavender-y type smell.
Would you like to smell this on a girl?
Yeah.
Is it a like or is it a love?
It's a like. I don't love it, but it's a like. It's definitely a good smelling perfume for sure.
To me, this smells like an Herbal Essence shampoo.
Okay, that's definitely valid.
You see that?
Yeah.
It's like fruity, but it's like a clean fruity. Like a clean, almost like freshly washed hair. She showers and she washes her hair and then she walks past you and you get like a little whiff of that clean shampoo smell.
Yeah, I got like a sweet flowery smell.
What would you rate it?
6.5.
That's valid. I would probably rate this probably a 5.5. It's just kind of boring. It's like lackluster.
Yeah, it's just like a very clean, plain smell.
Yara gets a 6.5 and a 5.5. Next up, we have Angham by Lattafa. It's a dupe for Burberry Goddess. If you like fragrance, you've seen this because this went absolutely viral. In my opinion, spoiler, one of the best Middle Eastern dupes ever made.
Okay. Definitely like a heavenly, euphoric type smell.
It's giving Goddess.
Definitely giving Goddess. I'm not crazy about Goddess, but this is okay. I like this a little bit more than Goddess.
Me too.
This is a good scent.
There's a lot of vanilla in here, but it's not a sweet vanilla.
Light, powdery.
Yes, it's a light, almost powdery. This smells very like angelic. Goddess would be the perfect way to describe this. Like this is what a goddess would smell like.
Yeah, I agree. That's good. I like that one.
What if you smelled this on a girl? Would you want to smell it on a girl?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I think, she takes care of herself. She's professional. I think that's a good scent. I like it. I actually like it better than Goddess for sure.
So it would leave a good impression.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you rate it?
I'm gonna go with an 8.
An 8. I will go with, I think my rating has changed. When I first smelled this, I would have rated it a 9. But because I've worn it so much and I've smelled it so often, it's gonna go a little lower. Because I'm almost like sick of smelling it at this point. Like a 7. But objectively, I think it's a 9. Angham gets a 9 and an 8. Next up, we have Felicity. I'm terrible at pronouncing these.
Felicity, yeah, that's one of those.
By Paris Corner. I've never smelled this before. This will be my first impression. I don't know the notes. I don't know anything about it. First impression, do you like it?
I do. Yeah, definitely got the creamy sweetness, a little bit of a dark, like musky type floral.
This is reminding me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. It has like a sweet sugariness to it. There's vanilla. It's creamy. This smells like the Wedding Silk Santal. Not exactly. It's not an exact dupe. It shares a lot of similarities with the Wedding Silk Santal. It's also very similar to Angham and Burberry Goddess. I'm getting some of that DNA. It's the same vanilla that's in Angham. Like heavenly. If you had smelled this on a girl, what would you think?
Excellent first impression. She's naturally gorgeous. A naturally gorgeous girl. You can tell she just doesn't got to do much, you know?
I can see that 100%.
Yeah, it's a good one.
This would be so beautiful in the summertime. Like if you love gourmands, if you're a vanilla girly and you like sugary vanilla smells, this is perfect to bring into the spring and summertime because it's not heavy. It has this light sparkliness to it. Okay, what would you rate it?
I'm gonna have to say this is up there with the rest. So far, everything's up there high. This is another 8 for me.
I would say this is a 7.5 for me. Felicity gets a 7.5 and an 8. Finally, the one we've all been waiting for, this is Eclair. We all know this is a dupe for Bianco Latte. My prediction, he's gonna love it because he loves Bianco Latte. It's in your top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If not top 3.
If not top 3, right.
And this is your first time smelling it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It's all there. It's almost identical.
This is one of the most spot-on dupes I've ever smelled.
Yeah, like complete dessert. Oh yeah. The sweet creaminess. If you didn't tell me, I would have thought it was Bianco Latte for sure.
Same. If I ever smelled this on somebody, I'd be like, that's Bianco Latte.
Yeah. Well, you know what that's gonna get rated.
It has all the same qualities. It has that milky lactonic vanilla, the caramel. Oh, it's so good. If you love Bianco Latte, but you don't want to spend the money, this is an incredible dupe. One of the best dupes I've ever smelled. This easily gets a 9.5 from me.
That's what I was gonna say, so.
9.5?
Yeah.
All right, which one was your favorite? Now that's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
Because we have 2 of your favorites here. We have a dupe for Bianco Latte and we have a dupe for Yum Bougie Marshmallow.
That is a tough one.
But if you only had to pick one, which one would it be?
I'm gonna have to go with the Bianco Latte.
No way! So Eclair wins over Marshmallow Blush. If you want to see us rate more Middle Eastern perfumes, make sure you come back for part 2 because we're gonna do some more very popular ones in part 2. And if you love smelling good, if you love perfume, make sure you hit the subscribe button because that's all we talk about here. All right? We'll see you next time.